Call the family in for that one. Finger looking good. Oz Family Kitchen, one of the biggest challenges I find is dry food. Food that normally is moist, like this chicken, can be dried out, desiccated. It tastes like the Sahara Desert. Who wants sand in their mouth? You guys have figured out a way of hacking this. Not only is the chicken moist, but the skin is crunchy and crispy, which I like. So teach us.
This dish is our truffle salt roast chicken, and it is, I think, the perfect combination of mommy and me in one dish where there's an incredibly flavorful, delicious veggie portion that's gonna come, and everything's happening in one dish, which is amazing. So that's for mom. But then there's also the most succulent, delicious, moist chicken you've ever had. There's a special technique, so pay attention here.
Because he's going to learn and actually make it for himself.
This is how I like to do it.
That will be the test, is do you actually listen?
Knife, please. Scalpel.
He could do the cleaning.
I do clean.
Keyword
Be
could.
honest, please. I do clean.
Keyword could.
Look how clean this
so
kitchen
let's start
is.
cooking. Okay, so the first thing we have here is a nice roasted chicken. This is about 3.5 pounds, and we let it come to about room temperature, which means just take it out of your fridge half an hour before you're ready to actually put it into the oven. So we have truffle salt here and fresh cracked pepper, and then I'm also going to take about 2 cloves of grated garlic or minced garlic, plus some chopped fresh thyme. You know, I should have had you do is hold my hair back. So
do that.
Well,
with this hand.
see, this is motherhood. Just multitasking, doing it all. And what's my dad doing?
Watching. I was always amazed that Lisa could make meat for me because she doesn't eat any, which is the hardest part.
One of the most impressive things about my mom as a cook is she can make meals that taste incredible, and she never tastes them because she herself is a vegetarian. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm working 1 or 2 fingers between the skin of the chicken and the breast meat here. And then I'm gonna grab some hunks of this salt and just toss it right in there. And then I'm gonna grab 1 onion that we've quartered up. Have you seen the rack hack, y'all?
I noticed. I thought it was a mistake.
So this is just a rim of tinfoil that we wrapped around in a circle, so that creates a little space between the bottom of our bird and the pan, so the entire chicken's gonna be able to be roasted on all sides and get that wonderfully crisp skin without it sitting in its juices. Okay, so the next thing, thank you so much, is this melted butter. Dad, this I think you can handle. Okay, that's melted butter.
You trust me?
I trust you. And here's your, well, you wanna use your hands or a brush? What kind of guy are you in the kitchen?
I'm a surgeon. I mean instrument.
All right, melted butter all over this, paint it.
I think this is artfully done.
This was artfully done, and then let's get this guy a little bit. And then grabbing the last of our salt, we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle this all over the surface of our bird. We're gonna quickly tie together the legs, and you want, basically what you wanna think about is bringing the bird as compact as possible so it all cooks evenly. There are different parts of this bird with different fat and different protein compositions, so some parts will cook faster than others, and in an effort to keep it all really juicy, you wanna keep it really compact.
Surgeon's knot.
Woo, there you go. All right, go ahead.
Surgeon's knot.
Oh.
I just want to tie lots of knots.
When you were just a baby, I was doing, there's bleeding. Where's my assistant?
Oh my goodness, this is hilarious.
Called overdoing the operation, honey.
Okay, here, you know what? I'll loop one and then loop the other. There we go.
That was my mistake.
There we go. To encourage him. Otherwise he won't come
Okay,
back.
all right, nice job.
Yeah,
man.
showed him. Look at this. Please, hold the applause. Everyone hold the applause till the end of the cooking.
Okay, the other thing we're gonna do is just tuck these wings back, so almost like she's resting on the beach. Now, here's my trick. The breast is here, right? And that is the leanest meat and will cook the fastest, and that is the one most at risk of getting dried out. So here's how we're gonna make it not dry out. We're gonna flip that sucker over and roast it for the first 40 minutes with the back facing up, which allows the juices to have a chance to run into the breast while it cooks. And that way, when we flip it over for the final part of the cooking, they'll all redistribute and you'll end up with this wonderfully succulent, juicy bird throughout. Last little trick for you is, as you saw, I'm doing it in a cast iron skillet. You can do this with a roasting rack over a rimmed baking sheet. I'm gonna put about a 1/4 cup of water right here into the base of our pan. And that's gonna, again, create a steam bath for the bird so it's cooking in juices and keeping it really moist. So we've got our oven at 425. Okay, so we took the bird out about 45 minutes later, put in some butternut squash, and we're gonna let that roast in the chicken juices. Then we threw in some lentils. Okay, so I just pulled the veggies and the chicken out of the oven. You're gonna splash a little red wine vinegar, wait for it. you basically made your sauce and veggie side dish all in one here. And then of course we have this beautiful bird, golden brown, crisp skin, salty to perfection. You're gonna let it rest about 10 minutes after it comes out of the oven. Gorgeous, thank you.
Here's a little maple syrup for
Perfect,
you.
thank
As
you.
sweet as it is.
Delicious.
Just a little bit of maple.
Oh,
She ain't
beautiful.
done. Salt Bay that.
Finger looking good.
You said it.